Mercedes Mone, $100 per month texting service that she's launched, right?
Love it.
We should do the Dutch Mantell texting
No kidding.
service.
I was thinking about that. Texting me. And you see, how many texts would you give how does that work though?
I don't know. You have to give your number out, and then why do you think it's like you get like 10 replies per month or something?
Well, what would you charge for?
Well, Mercedes Mone is set $99.99 a month. So
Yeah.
maybe, I don't know, just charge the same. That's the established price now.
$99.99?
Hey, 10 people, that's $1,000, man. A
No
month.
kidding. But and she could get it easy. But I bet she's not limiting it to 10. You know what I mean?
Do you think limiting it to less?
I bet it goes on and on and on.
Well,
Say, wait a minute, I got 90 and only one left, and that goes on for an hour. You say, damn, I wonder why it's so hard for her to get people to text her. She done got like 300 copies.
so this service is powered by VIP texting. The service offers quote-unquote exclusive, personal, and what's going on with you?
I just moved it. I just turned it up.
Oh, for God's sake. Okay. The service offers exclusive, personal, and one-to-one chats with Mone herself, so they claim. However, as soon as the announcement became public, fans started questioning the hefty price tag and the authenticity of the program. Okay, immediately, what I would have thought is AI. It'd just be AI responses.
Yep. I'm sure it is. All right, not an AI, just another person is answering it.
Bailey. She's not on WrestleMania.
Hey, Chelsea Green. That would be a hell of a person to answer it. And you know how I just pick my phone up, and she does it sometimes and it's her. Oh my God. And she puts it down. And now they reveal that. And now, hey, you can work an angle. How did you do that? I mean, that is Chelsea Mone saying, how did you do this? And she claims, no, I didn't do it. I didn't have anything to do with it. She cut in on me and somehow she's getting some of the money. Of course, Chelsea Mone has got to be saying that she is giving it to what would be an orphanage, and she's helping them out. Hey, there's a lot of stuff they can do with it. Hell, why am I trying to come up with ideas for them? Hell, they got a whole writing team.
Hey, do you know what, right? Do you remember back in the 90s, what was it, 0900 numbers? Or 1900 numbers?
I did one of those too.
How do you mean? What did
I did one. I did one. It was, let me think of this. It was something that we did. 0900. Let me think about this. Because
Mustache Chat with Dutch Mantell, 1900.
No, not the mustache chat. But I forgot what we did. Let me think about it. I'll have it next week.
Okay, right. So let's dive into this more. Right. So it's texting only. So like all these like premium numbers from the 90s, 80s, 90s. Corey Chat. I mean, WWF had one. WCW had one for years as well. 0999 whatever number, I can't remember what it was. But it's like this is like the lowest effort, updated, super expensive version of a 1900 number where you've got absolutely no guarantee of authenticity of who it is.
Do not let the idea of that it's wrestling throw you off. You would be amazed at the money that fans that watch wrestling have, because they're there. They really are.
I think it's like some weird fantasy thing.
You'd be amazed at how many, and I want everybody to listen to this now. You would be amazed that is not a common deal that happens between female talent, like female wrestlers, and male fans.
this whole texting scheme, then it's very suspicious, especially when, let's say, Monet is probably making 7 figures a year.
You actually come up with some good ideas and some like the thing that the men text the women, and that's a good one. What else did you come up with that you just come up on the top of your head?
I'm just reporting. I didn't come up with these things.
You just what?
I'm just reporting.
But hey, that's a good idea. And what if this just goes and goes and goes? But you, not me, but I disagreed with you, that you were the first one to come up with some of these ideas that they can make a ton of money with. But how many times do you think the women would text the guys?
Well, that's what I think. I don't think they do. Mercedes Monet's probably on 7 figures a year. Why would she waste her time with a bit of extra pocket money, essentially?
Maybe she's not doing
people. Well, that's what I'm saying. Probably isn't. It's probably AI.
No, you're not saying that. You're saying that, she's using her name.
Yeah.
Because isn't the name of the game is to make money?
Yeah, but this won't make her tons of money. That's what I'm saying.
What won't make her tons of money?
Well, she's already got a very, very high-paid AEW contract. Why would she then need a little bit more?
I don't understand that reasoning.
Well, yeah, we can all make more money. Is what my reasoning is that I don't think it would be her doing the texting back because she already makes loads of money.
No, she won't be doing that.
She will lend her money to a company to say that this is, to use her name and claim it's her.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think she'd be doing it herself because she doesn't need the money and doesn't want to waste the time doing it, most likely.
Most of them do that anyway. Even the ones that nobody knows. They don't do that.
Yeah.
They have AI doing it.